Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I am renovating this apartment, which is one of the Chic Street apartments. You can see the address in the top left hand side of the screen, so if you want to place it in your game, that's where it goes. So for this apartment, I wanted to decorate something that was for a couple of roommates who didn't know each other prior to living together, so they're very different. They met in like maybe a roommate's wanted ad or something. I didn't totally work that out, but that's sort of the idea I had. And yeah, I feel like they have very different careers. They're kind of polar opposite to one another. Their interests are different. One of them I was thinking was into like science, space, technology, those types of things. So I feel like they have a really like technical job. And then the other one I feel like is more into like sports and fitness. So maybe they're a physical therapist or a personal trainer, yoga instructor, something along those lines. And I like that idea. I do think they get along really well, but they're just very different. And I think it could be a lot of fun to play with. So if you guys end up playing with any Sims like this in this apartment, definitely let me know. I would love to hear it. But here I'm starting off by decorating the kitchen. This kitchen is very small, but I did play test it. It totally works. If you feel like you need more space for the kitchen, there's a laundry room on the other side, so you could definitely just remove that wall and expand the kitchen and have a lot more room. You could also turn the laundry room into a bathroom. Maybe if you decided to play with a family in this build, you might want to do that. But for now, just having two Sims living here, I think one bathroom is plenty. And I actually just really like this layout. I don't think I had ever really realized how much I could fit in this apartment. I have renovated this apartment so many different times. It's one of my favorites. It's the one where Penny Pizzazz lives, just in case you guys didn't know. And I've renovated it so many different times, done different layouts and all kinds of floor plans. I've done some that are similar to this a couple of different times, but this is probably by far the best use of the space when it comes to adding more bedrooms, because both of the rooms in here are like really good sized rooms. Like they weren't cramped at all. I could fit like extra stuff like dressers, and I think one of them has a punching bag in the room, the one that's more into fitness, and there's a yoga mat in there. Like there's tons of stuff in each of their rooms, and I was so happy with it. And I was also really happy to fit a laundry room, because I've been on a bit of a laundry room kick in my apartments, because I went for so long without really trying to include them in apartments. I think I first did when we got laundry day, but then I just didn't worry about it for a while. But I've had a lot of fun trying to figure out where to put them in apartments recently, so hopefully you guys will like that too. I wanted this to also feel more like a utility room, so I put that exposed pipe on the wall and then some extra storage and things. So I thought that was a pretty nice use of the space anyways. And I like that the washer and dryer matches the tile too. I thought that was pretty cute. Mostly though, in this living area, I wanted it to feel very neutral and have that very like apartment feel, you know, when you move into somewhere and the counters are, you know, tan or white or just very basic, and the walls are a neutral color, the floors, everything's very neutral. So I wanted to do that, and then I add a few decorations trying to show a bit of personality. I really like this living area too. I put just a tiny little couch here because there really wasn't a whole lot of space, and I definitely wanted it to be usable. If you feel like you need more of a seating area, I place a bookcase next to the couch, and that could definitely be removed, and you could place another couch there or a couple of chairs. So you'll see that in just a second. But I used the bookcase that came from the Moschino stuff pack. I like it so much. It's this one right here because of all of the books, and there's like records, and then the plant that I think is awesome, but I wish was separated from the bookcase. I just like that it has all of these extra things, but there's also the empty shelves, so we can add our own decorations to it too. And then over here I use this side table that came with backyard stuff. I thought it was kind of fun that it has this towel or little cloth draped over it. I thought that looked really pretty. And then I give them a video game console, a few decorations. I also end up placing some shelves above it, and I cluttered it up like crazy. Like I've been going a bit clutter crazy in my builds recently, especially my apartments. I think I haven't been too cluttery in my homes. I think that's still been about normal, but my apartments have been extra cluttery, especially my family ones. And I am loving it. I think it's so much fun, and it just adds so much personality to builds. And yeah, this one was just definitely no exception. I just add some books up here, some pens and pencils. I add a snow globe and like a plant and a picture, and I like the way it looks. I thought about adding a coffee table in here, and I think you may see me try to place one, but it was really crowded, and I felt like a coffee table just was not necessary. I mean, they already have the side table, so if they have extra books or a remote or anything, they could just place it over there. No problem. And then I have a bulletin board back here behind the couch, put a few decorations up on top of it. And now I'm just going through the debug menu, finding extra clutter items to add around. And yeah, I think it's such a nice, cozy living room. I'm really happy with this layout. I think I might try this layout again, but maybe decorate this apartment for a family or yeah, something like that. So if you guys have any household ideas, definitely let me know. But over here is going to be the bathroom. It's a very small bathroom. They share it, of course, but everything functions. I did play test it, put, yeah, kind of basic bathroom decorations, but I really do like it. And yeah, it's a cute bathroom. I don't really have anything to say about it. But over here is going to be the first bedroom that I decorate. So this is going to be the room for the sim that's more into science. And honestly, up until this point, I really didn't have their personalities totally figured out. As you can probably tell from the living area, there wasn't like a whole lot of decorations that really showed their personalities too much. I do go through and add like a couple of books and stuff, but what really like got me thinking that I wanted to make this for a sim that was more into science was the pattern on this bed. I'm not really sure if I've used this pattern before, but since it was kind of geometric, it made me think of technology for some reason. And then I placed that painting above the bed and it just all came together. And then I wanted to place a computer desk in here because I definitely thought this sim would have a really nice computer. And I used this chair that, what pack did this chair come with? I forget if this chair came with a pack or an update. I can't exactly remember, but I thought it looked really nice. I kind of struggled with what dresser I wanted to use. I really wanted to use a mid-century style dresser in here. And this one looked good, but it's a side table. It doesn't function as a dresser. So I end up going back to that tall one that came from kids' room stuff. I don't know. I tried a bunch of different stuff here and it just wasn't working for me. So going back to the other one, I think actually worked a little bit better because I ended up putting these shelves next to it and I cluttered up the shelves with some My Sims dolls and random decorations. And I feel like it just gives this room a lot more personality because it shows that maybe this sim is a bit of a collector too. So they have their little collection right here on display, but it's neat and tidy. It doesn't look too messy. And I don't know, I should do this more often with the My Sims dolls because I think it actually looks really good. I also use those little, I'm not sure, are they plushies? The little items that you get out of the Christmas crackers. I placed one or two of those up here and a few other things. I can't exactly remember, but I think it looks really nice. And then I add a few decorations by the desk. And yeah, I think that's basically it for their room. I really like it. I'm happy that I used this bed because I honestly don't think I've used it in this swatch before. Like, at least I can't remember a build that I did anyways. But over here is going to be the second Sim's room. So this one is more of a sim that's into fitness, like I said. So I wanted to add some sports equipment in here. I placed a yoga mat. I also get that stack of sports equipment that's from Base Game that has the baseball bat and random decorations. I also use this closet or wardrobe, whatever you want to call it. Anytime I use this, I feel like it definitely looks like kind of like a locker. And so anytime I do a room that's for either a teen or a sim that's more into sports, I always try to use it because I think it works like perfectly for that idea. And then here I have some trophies, a jersey, and I thought about switching up the bed because I wanted to put the trophies above it, and that other one, the back was a bit too high, but I just moved the trophies over there. And then I think I also end up placing two side tables next to the bed because, I don't know, it looked a little bit awkward to me, and sometimes I do that and sometimes I make it work, but this time I didn't really like the way it was looking. I also gave them a journal because this one has the sports like number on it. It looks like a jersey cover, and so I thought that was pretty cute. And yeah, now I'm just picking out some lamps, and then I think this is like basically it for their entire bedroom. I just find a piece of artwork and then place the sports equipment on the floor, and then we are already on to the screenshots. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this build. And like I said, if you guys have any ideas for future apartments, please let me know. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the screenshots. Thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!